This is Kahawiki Village. It is a permanent style family housing. There's about 144 families here, and this is for families that are at risk of homelessness or have been displaced. I think a lot of people lost their jobs. It affected in many different ways. Spouses that lost their jobs, some of the women that are in our class were having to deal with uncertainties of how they will put food on the table.
But with this pandemic, it really affected me and my family. It affected me because I'm living off of my savings after waiting for unemployment. I'm still struggling. I'm already going on 4 months late on my rent. And this is a blessing place. You know, I'm blessed to have this here, but with this pandemic going on, it's really hard. Doing this community gardening, it helps each and every one of us to come out of the homes and work together and enjoy the fresh air and enjoy the nature of knowing that we're doing something together to build a sustainable community.
The garden represents pride and unity.
This garden provides me like the nutrients and the strength. Like I can eat my own vegetables. I don't have to go and have a job and get money and buy some vegetables. I can just get it from my own place.
Food security is always important in Hawaii, and particularly for older people who are trying not to go to the store a lot. You know, this is really good. They can grow their own food. My neighbor, the other day, I'm sort of guiding him through the process, and he said, when can I start picking? And I said, now, you know. He said, I can take some, and I said, yeah, take some leaves. And he said, oh, great. So he took some leaves, took them upstairs, cooked them with onions and garlic, and had it for lunch.
When I heard we were going to get a garden, I was really excited due to the fact of the nutritional value it will add to our lives. I love it.
We hope that it allows them to have a release for all the stresses that came about from COVID.
This is my very first garden in my whole life. It's always been a fantasy, and I just never knew how to get started. Even those who choose not to garden can walk and see things grow.
And it's also about taking care of the aina. You know, we need to find a better way to live on this small island of 1 million people. And food sustainability is a critical component of that.
To them, it represents their livelihood. You grow stuff from the aina, and to me, I think it's more precious that way because you grew something, and then you get to partake of it after.
And it's a way of healing in a way, unstressing, because the work we do is so emotional. Dealing with survivors of domestic violence and their children is a hard job, but we enjoy doing it because we know that we are making a difference in their lives.
Long-term goals will be having the community work together and maybe develop an urban farm where they can sell their product to supermarkets, restaurants, farmers market, so they can be really sustainable. So they can not just bring food to their tables, but they can also make profit from what they have here.
Well, I hope that all of them get fully planted and that we really do see how much food we can produce, because I think that's really the benefit of having these gardens, is we can produce a lot of food.
I'm living in paradise right now.
And these community gardens are a way to give people a way to come out of their homes, gather together, seniors, along with Keiki and everyone else in between, to grow food, to feed each other, and to take care of each other on island. That builds aloha. That builds community. It is a kako thing, and something that I'm so proud that we've initiated and pushed forward through our resiliency efforts through the Department of Community Services, the Leia Bridge, and many others.